Hey everybody, this is Clint at Man Skull 101. We're back out here doing it. Today we're going Ruger Carbine Deer Slayer 44 mag versus a Winchester 30-30 lever action. I'm going to shoot them through the chronograph. I'm going to bust a jug, and hopefully I don't shoot the chronograph. You know, that's been known to happen, and you know who you are. Anyways, here we go. We're going to set this up and try to get through the chronograph, bust the jug without busting the chrono. Put a couple in this baby just in case. All right, let's rock and roll. You ready? Hopefully I get everything in frame. I think I got it. Wow, nice reaction. Blew that baby up. So that's a 240 hollow point, a Hornady XTP 240 at 1710. That's good velocity. I can't do that math in my head, but that's way up around 1,200 feet per second, or foot-pounds of energy. So that's rocking. That's powerful. I'm going to shoot another one just for the chrono. Here we go. $17.34. Those are good numbers. That feels nice. That's a good load. All right, we'll get set up now. I'll go back, grab the other rifle. Winchester 30-30 lever action with 150 grain round nose bullets in it. Let's see what we get out of that. Hang tight, I'll set it up. All right, so those last two rounds, we averaged that out, did the math on it. That wound up with 1,604 feet per foot-pounds of energy from that 44 mag, 240 grain hollow point at 1734. So now we're gonna run that Winchester 30-30 with a 150. I expect a little more bullet speed. You know, I haven't looked this up. I haven't loaded these in a long time. Seems like I keep saying that. But it's going to be 2,200 feet a second, I think. We're about to find out. Give me a second. All right, we are back at it. This is a Marlin Glenfield Model 30A. Very similar to a 336. I'm not sure what the difference would be. I think this thing goes back a ways. I've had it for, you know, a number of years. But anyway, maybe a lower end type rifle. As you could see, though, I did upgrade it. Hopefully you can see that. To a full buckhorn sight. I really enjoy that. I think it's nostalgic and cool, and plus helps you get some elevation. You know, I use a fine bead here for 0 to 100 yards. About midway, I'm good about 200 yards, and then all the way up in the tips of those antlers, hence the buckhorn name, you know, that's out around 300 yards, depending on the load and whatnot. But it gives you a little bit to work with, you know, kind of like a BDC, old school. Anyway, let's load this baby up. We'll take a couple of shots, get it through the chrono, see if I can bust that jug, and yeah, we'll see what happens. You guys with me? You ready to rock and roll? Let's do this. Hopefully I got things pretty set up out there. Wow, I got it. No doubt about it. I hit it. But look at that velocity. Less than I thought. 1890. Not bad. You know, 1890 with the 150. Let's see what the next one gives us. We'll take a couple, get a good average on it. This is a great old shooting gun. I like it. Nothing fancy, but man, it'll do the job, right? They say 30-30's killed more deer in America than any other rifle. You know, that may change in the next 50 years or 100 years or 10 years, I don't know. But a lot of history with the 30-30. Started out as a WCF. This was 30-30 was the first cartridge designed for smokeless powder. Pretty cool. That's some history for you. All right, let's shoot through this thing again. So we got an 1890 on that one. And 1874, that's pretty consistent. I'm going to step aside and we'll do the math on that and let you know how it comes out. All right, so surprising, that was less velocity than I expected. Like I say, this is an old load. I'm pretty dang sure that's a 150 grain bullet. And it was, what, 1874 feet per second? That gives us 1,175 foot-pounds of energy. What's that? 425 foot-pounds of energy, less than the 44 mag. I am surprised. I know those 44 mag loads are warm. Those are recent loads. I know they're warm, you know, on the high end of the loading data. So in these 30-30s, I'm not so sure about. So I might check into that. I'll shoot this 30-30 a couple of times. I'll go home, load up some fresh loads, make sure they're near max, and we'll get another test, because I thought those are going to be about 2,100 feet per second. And I'm 125 feet per second off of that. So that would make a huge difference in the foot-pounds of energy. But they're both great shooting guns. I'm going to set up now. I feel pretty comfortable. I'm going to shoot my block of clay with that 30-30. I was afraid it would destroy it, but now, looking at the foot-pounds of energy, I don't think it's gonna. I think we're good to go. So, hold on, we'll set that up and we'll do it. Alrighty, we're back. We got the Marlin Model 30 30-30. Good old cartridge. Old school, but it works good. Let's load her up. I got my clay block in the barrel, hopefully to catch some of the, you know, debris. And so I can rebuild it and shoot it with that 44 mag. Let's do it. You see it out there with the white dot on it, right about there. All right, let's rock and roll. Oh man, that's pretty cool. You gotta admit, you see that? I'm gonna take you down there. That's some serious carnage, right? Let's get out, take a look at it. Yeah. Let me set you up where you can see good. Holy cow, you see that? That's a giant hole. Maybe a good thing I put it in that barrel, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Get your face in that. Let me get down where you can see. Holy cow. And, you know, sorry about that. Things got wonky. That barrel served the purpose. It caught that. There's a little bit of chunks and whatnot in there. I'll grab it together, pound it back together, and we'll do the same thing with that 44 mag. Carbine, right? The Deer Slayer Ruger 44 mag Deer Slayer versus Winchester 30-30 out of a Marlin Model 30. I'll be right back with you. I got some work to do. All right, so we're back. You would not believe how long it took to pound that back together. I think that block of clay is just about done. Maybe it's dry. Maybe it's drying out a little bit. I was adding water to it. Maybe it's too cold. Maybe it's just shot to pieces. That was so difficult to put back together. That was at least a half hour long, pounding that thing, wetting it, molding it, pounding it out flat, flipping it, just, you know, 30 minutes of beating the tar out of it. Anyways, it's back together. We're going to shoot it again. This is the last go now. We got the Ruger 44 Deer Slayer and 44 Magnum. I'll put a couple of rounds in this baby. I really like shooting it. You might get the idea that I just really like shooting all the way around, and you would be right, because I do. Hope you guys are enjoying it. See if I can put a hit on that block. You see the white dot down there on the table, right way over there. Yep, there it is. All right, here we go. Let's put the hurt on it. Yeah, that's what you might call explosive. So, pretty obvious, right? That this 44 mag got more snooze than that 30-30. That is not what I thought was going to happen. But thinking back now, I was comparing velocities and foot-pounds of energy out of a 44 mag revolver, not the carbine. So that's a big difference right there. I'm going to reload some of those 30-30s, and I'll make sure, you know, they're nice warm loads, good, you know, good comparison load. I'll come out, we'll do this again, and see if that holds true. Right now, the old 44 Magnum's kicking the tar out of that 30-30. I'm going to go pick that mess up, and we'll wrap her up. All right, well, I got one more live round in this. It'd be a shame not to shoot it, right? Then that's all of them. No, I still have one in my pocket. No, this is it. I mean it. For real. This is it. What do you want me to shoot? What do you see up there? Man, what do you see up there? What can you see up there? I see that rock over, way over there, like that. I think is a rock right there. I'm going to shoot at that. Make sure she's charged. She's ready to rock and roll. Are you? Let's do it. I got it. You see the smoke? I got it. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been a great day, great weather, great to be with you, great to be shooting guns and hear the good old US of A, right? We got that freedom. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, sticking with me, liking, subscribing, and sharing, and commenting, no matter what it is. I like to hear it. You guys have a good one. This is Clint at Manskull 101, signing out.